Hey guys, it's Kajuro, and I'm here showing you my project that I made for my brother's birthday. I'm calling it Bass Hero. Now what it is obviously you can see it's a Guitar Hero guitar, but inside I have modified it slightly. Well, a lot. I've put a GameCube controller inside, and I've wired these four buttons right here to A, B, X, and Y, which are compatible with Dance Dance Revolution. For Dance Dance Revolution, if you don't know, it's well, I'll show you right now. It's the thing where you dance on a mat that looks like that. And anyway, I wanted to make it so you could play it with a Guitar Hero guitar. Why? No reason at all, pretty much. I don't know. I'm always looking for a project to do, and my first thought was, how am I gonna modify one of these mats to be able to play Guitar Hero games, but the little jewels or whatever move so fast, like no one can dance that fast. However, something more practical is to modify a Guitar Hero guitar and make it be able to play Dance Dance Revolution games. And since there's only 4 arrows, I've called it Bass Hero because 4 strings. So anyway, oh, it is wireless, by the way. It's just made out of this wireless GameCube controller. Now, a couple of features. Alright, how I made it. For all you modding geniuses out there, you probably already realized how I made it, but if it's not obvious to you, how controllers work is each individual button gets its own line to the button, but there's a common ground coming back. So what I did was I have a GameCube controller circuit board in here, and I wired the A, B, X, Y buttons to these 4 buttons right here. This one is Z, and it's for controlling something called Mush Mode in Mario Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix. But forget about that for right now. These are the let's see, what is it? X, A, B, Y, I believe. And that's left, up, down, and right, I believe. Anyway, they each have their own line coming from the controller, and then the ground is all the same. The ground goes back into this little clicker, which is just a switch on both sides. It's 2 tact switches, one that way and one that way, and then that goes back to the controller. So you can be pressing these buttons, and this is what makes the connection. So it's pretty close to exactly the same. This right here is the start button. I don't know. There was something weird with the controller I used. There was like the start button wasn't on its common wasn't bleh. The start button didn't have a common ground. It was different from the grounding of the other buttons. So I had to do this one separately down here, and this is just a regular radio check not tact switch push button. And so you don't have to strum or whatever to press the start button. Right here, this is the joystick for selecting the songs. Here's something pretty cool right here. This is the switch. Gosh, I'm sorry for the bad picture, guys, but that inside there is 2 double pull, double throw switches. What I really needed was a double pull, quadruple throw switch, I guess you might call it. I don't know if those exist, but I couldn't find one, so I just have these 2, and that's what they act as. Ugh. So they go back and forth. And what this is for is right hand, left hand switch. So maybe I'll post a diagram showing how I wired it. It's kind of complicated, but not really. But basically what happens is one of the switches flips up and down, and the other switch flips left and right. So if you flip both of them, they completely reverse. So if you're left-handed, you can play like that, and it's no problem. And I'll demonstrate that in the video. So I guess that's all I really need to show you right now. Let's see it in some action. Alright, let's start with something simple. Alright, I'm about to do the left-handed, right-handed switch. Alright, so now I'm playing as a left-handed person. And I wouldn't have even bothered with this, but my brother's left-handed, so... Anyway. I think you get the idea.
Can I call you a dancing master?